Happy Women's Day. Today is Women's Day.
This is the very first episode of what we want to bring into the world. A wave of joy and love and awareness in everyday life, knowing that every single day is a blank canvas and it's just a matter of choosing the right colors, choosing the right people, making the right choice. We all know that there are only two choices we can make: wait for a miracle or become one. Over to you, Gayle.
You're absolutely right. We either wait for the miracle or we become one. Today, especially, it is Women's Day. We are celebrating today, and there are going to be many different types of activities celebrating about. One of the things I really wanted to touch on this morning during our brief time together, because this is our 15 minutes of rich inspiration, is the importance of speaking up and standing up. Because just imagine from many years ago, if we didn't have women who truly believed that they could advocate for change, if we didn't have women who truly believed that they could be their miracle, then we wouldn't have today. We wouldn't have an International Women's Day. It's not just Women's Day, it's International Women's Day. This is a day that's celebrated around the world. It's a day where many people not just acknowledge how far women have come in terms of equality, but also what their contributions have been to societies, communities, and cultures around the world. So I'm really excited to hear from many women throughout the day. What I'd like to do is to hear from Rose. Welcome, Rose, and to hear what has been your experience. What are you looking forward to today?
Oh, so I'm having a lovely rest day today and taking my son out after school. I'm going to take care of me today, putting myself well and truly first. I work with victims of CSE and I've been on a very long case which just ended a couple of days ago. So I'm very aware that it's me time now and family time too. I know when I'm at my limit and I know when it's time to take a break. And I'm not Superwoman. I'd like to think I am.
Yes, you are, Rose. And you know what? Coco Chanel said that a girl should be two things: classy and fabulous. And you definitely are both. You
Oh,
know,
thank
Gail, I was going through my books last night, and I picked up a book, an old book I wrote, and there I found this quote by Eleanor Roosevelt, who said, this is one of my favorite quotes of all times. She said, "A woman is like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water." So I hope, Rose, this applies to you too, because I know how absolutely superwoman you are, and I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, I love you too, guys.
That's what also one of my favourites, Dr. Marina. You never know how strong we are until you put us in hot water. Oh, I tell you, it goes back again to this whole concept of self-care that Rose just touched on as well, that she's taking care of herself today. And we cannot even begin to take care of another person until we take care of ourselves. And this is why we have to be number one on our priority list. We just have to be.
It's that saying, isn't it? You can't pour from an empty cup.
You cannot pour from an empty cup. And how many times, especially now where people are feeling overwhelmed, feeling pulled in different directions, and they're just on the go all the time because there's that feeling. I don't know about you guys, but I know certainly I have to stop myself from not getting pulled into what everybody else is doing. Like they're on some kind of race.
Race. Yeah, it's so important to be present.
It really is. We've just got to stop and take a moment, but take that moment for ourselves. It's so lovely that we've got Frank joined us on stage. We are celebrating Women's Day today, Frank, and it's lovely to see you on stage because I know that you are a huge advocate for rich women as well. So how are you this morning, Frank?
Well, good morning today, ladies. It's so beautiful today. We have to find something to hold on, some positive things, some things that you say, listen, I need this positivity because it's a crazy world. But still, if we stay strong together with a lot of love for each other, for the world, even for the Russian, because it's not the Russian people, they can do not so much. But we have to give them love because only then we can save this crazy world, and we can find a place for everybody who will be yeah can find themselves and find peace in themselves, because I think love and peace are almost the same. And yeah and you all here, Dr. Marina, everybody needs a room like this. Your story is such an important thing in life. Your story can maybe help somebody else go to the best chapters of their lives. We have to share, and we have to share love and peace and positivity. So thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Frank. Thank you. We talk about being you. That's all we can do, is to be ourselves, be the love that we are, that we innately are, show the love that we have. This is our daily 15 minutes of inspiration. But we got to dig deep sometimes to find that compassion, that forgiveness, that it's about just having that love and peace in our hearts.
Thank you so much again, Frank, for being such a massive inspiration. And just remember, Frank just published the Bible of the 21st century. Now is the time to benefit from everything we can learn from his story, talking about people who made history. And I'm thinking, no, nobody makes history. It's your story that makes history.
Welcome to the stage, Tia. How are you?
Good morning, good morning. I'm very good, thank you. Thank you, Gayle. Good morning, everybody. Today is my first day back on Clubhouse after a year of absence.
Welcome home.
One of the things I do every day for myself is I get up early every day. I get up, it's like a religion to me pretty much, but I get up every day and I love myself through sitting and doing a meditation and then journaling and just reaffirming myself. And that's the way I take time every day to top up my cup. And it's something I put in place, having a framework to thrive in your life. And that is part of my integral framework. As women, it's so important because we get up and there's kids and there's washing and there's dishes and there's all this stuff. And prioritizing every day, make it a priority to take care of yourself. And even if it's 15, just to sit by yourself, center yourself, get centered in yourself, and read old journals and journal posts and just journal all your goodness, all your greatness, all your gratitudes, your everything, and just wallow in that. That is like a tower of strength. And sometimes when I feel empty, I go back. Like this morning, I went back to old journalings and stuff, and then I'm like inspired and renewed, and I kind of top myself up, kind of thing. So that's all I wanted to share today.
Sometimes we need help remembering and going back and looking over our old thoughts. It helps us to remember exactly how far we've come and what we've achieved, and remember the goodness and the greatness that exists in all of us. Good morning, Kim. How are you, my lovely?
Good morning, everybody. The sun is shining. I'm out with my wellies on and my woolly hat. The dog's chasing a ball. Pretty on top of the world. Grateful to be alive. Heartfelt for the situation around the world. But absolutely on top of it, my vibes are really high. I don't know if it's the sunshine. I loved what Frank had to say. I've struggled on and off for years and blaming parents for things. But actually, when I really take time to reflect, they were just doing the damn best that they could. And I've only made the story up that made me wounded. Topping up my cup. Because my dog needs a walk, he makes me get out. And I am so grateful for that walking, because just being out in the countryside, walking, or the town, is so freeing. And I often have friends, girlfriends of mine that say, "You're not walking alone, are you? What if? What if?" Do you know, I can't live my life in that walking. It's such an uplifting way to re-energize. It's a chance to look around, get present, smile. And I'm really, really loving International Women's Day. And I'm going off to an International Women's Day conference today, going to be with lots of beautiful, inspiring women. And I'm just really grateful for Gayle for giving me a chance to download. Can you tell I haven't spoken to anybody yet this morning?
Really, Kim? I love your enthusiasm. I love it. I love it. And Kim, you are so home here, honestly, because that's what we love, enthusiastic women and enthusiastic people. So please, men, don't think that because it's International Women's Day that you are excluded, because you are most definitely not. As you know, you are a vital part of our story here within Rich Woman. So thank you so much,
Happy
Kim.
Women's Day!
Yay, thank you.
Sorry, that's my son leaving for school.
Oh,
how
bless.
sweet is that?
I love that. I love that. Oh, words cannot even begin to do this next lady justice. Sam, it's so beautiful to welcome you here on this happy Women's Day here within Rich Woman.
Good morning, everyone. Happy International Women's Day. Woohoo! Ooh,
Woohoo!
it does feel like a really good day, doesn't it? The sun is shining. I felt Kim's energy. Thank you for that. It's a special day, isn't it? We all know why we need to have this day. Let's just lift each other up, supporting one another and lifting each other up, men and women. First and foremost, we have to do it for ourselves. We can't let our own cup run dry. That if we do that, then we can't do anything for anyone else. Lots of people in this room, we're all servers. We love to serve, we love to help, we love to support. It's the absolute thing that I love the best about what I do, is serving and helping other people be who they really are, unashamedly loving who you are, being able to look in that mirror and really just loving all of you, all the jaggedy raggedy edges. But you have to fill your own cup first. You have to love that person that faces back at you in the mirror, to therefore go out and then support other people and lift those up as well.
I love you, madams.
What do I always say, Gail? It starts with
It
you,
starts
right?
with you. It's a
Everything.
non-refundable day.
Yeah, it's a non-refundable day, and guess what? It starts with you. So whether
Yeah.
you wake up and you don't feel amazing, let's be honest, life isn't perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't wake up and jump out of bed every day, but it starts with me.
I love International Women's Day. It's the energy around it. Every day is a great day, there's no doubt. But there's something about days like today that just really cement it and make it even more special.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And what a
Absolutely
great vibe.
beautiful. Yes.
Then
So,
make it an everyday event.
yes,
Every day happy here.
it's always a matter of remembering that it's not easy. It's not going to be always a perfect day, but it's what you make of it. In the colors you choose. If you look at every day as a blank canvas, and you choose the right color. Sometimes you need someone to inspire you to choose the right colors. This is why we are here, and we are going to be here every morning, 8 o'clock. And today we are celebrating together. We are celebrating each other, men and women. Life is this karmic coin, and one side is the man, on the other side of the coin is the woman. I want to tell how grateful I am for being here with you today. Next, we have Siba. Siba, welcome home.
Welcome, Seba.
Hi, good morning, beloveds. Good morning, Dr. Marina. I'm so grateful. You've only been a goddess and a divine big sister here on the platform. So I'm so grateful for all that you do. And happy International Women's Day, ladies. I want to just start out. I think the divine feminine is not think. I know the divine feminine is the energy that's here now. I know that for a long time it's been the divine masculine, and much respect to the divine masculine, because as you mentioned, Dr. Marina, there's a balance to it. I couldn't agree more, but I also know that this year is the biggest year of my life as a woman, as an owner, as a mother, as a sister, because the divine feminine energy is what else can nurture and heal the world except a mother's hug, and we all have that in us. It's really time for women to step into who we are meant to be, our purpose, our gifts, our skills, our talents, and supporting one another now more than ever. And I see that happening, and I'm grateful, especially for platforms like this, to connect through. I mean, you just build phenomenal relationships, and I know it's totally been life changing for me this last year and a half. I'm really grateful for connecting us on a daily basis. A lot of my clients now are couples. A lot of people know me as First Lady. I'm working with on a weekly basis just to inspire each other. Get back to the love of it all. Like, you guys are super important. We're super important. The men are super important. Like, we got to work together and keep it all love. I learned my purpose December 23rd, 2011. I woke up after a rape, after 3 days of being blacked out, and December 23rd, 2011, 11:33 p.m. I wrote out that, I drew it out and put it up on my dream board, and I realized that was my purpose, and it's spiritual, mental, physical, financial balance. To web it all is love, with respect to the divine and masculine energy. And it'll be the album cover of my poetry meditation album, my book, and I'll be using the symbol a lot more in my work as I get to open my own personal side up to respect to everything, to apply love versus hate. And that filter has changed my life, the frequency that I work on, and just a respect for humanity, for humankind, for everybody being brothers and sisters. Nothing, we're more alike than we are different. And if we started to acknowledge those beautiful things, we can, I think, find a higher vibration and frequency to work with. So I'm just grateful to be here today and to celebrate with you ladies. And yeah, thank you so much for having me. If I can be of service of anybody, please let me know. And always here to just encourage and love and continue to grow. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Nice.
Siba. That's so beautiful. This is home to your dreams, and we are building together a vault where we are going to curate the most amazing stories. Our dream this is here to bring together and share the first 1 million stories. We are here together for a greater reason than we might think. Rashad said that anytime women come together with a collective intention, it's a powerful thing. So thank you so much for being here. We have Donald with us all the way from South Africa.
Hi, all you beautiful ladies. Happy International Women's Day. So I just popping in to give you all a greeting. I'm going to vocalize what I um, wrote on our website. And I am a king. Okay. You ladies are queens because you're a female. And being a woman itself is a superpower. So you obviously you think like a queen, and a queen is not afraid to fall. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness, and this day belongs to you all you beautiful people. May you prosper and stand firm in the course of life. You are unique, you are special. Every mistake, trial, and hardship has helped to sculpt your real beauty. Stop hating yourself if you do, and start appreciating and loving yourself. Know that you are supported, you are loved, and you are doing and going better than you ever give yourself credit for. You deserve absolutely everything good. Wishing you all success and love. Stay beautiful, stay blessed. Ciao for now.
Donald, thank you. Thank you, and blessings to you too. Oh, thank you so much, Donald. Each time I've heard you speak, you always speak with such power and quiet wisdom. I love that. I love that. It's so beautiful to listen to you, and I truly appreciate it. So you too have a great day, Donald, and come back and see us again. We're here every morning. Normally it's 15 minutes, but this is a special occasion, so we can go a little bit longer today. But normally we're here between 8 and 8:15 for a little shot of inspiration. But we'd love to have you back with us, and that goes for everybody here that's already in the room, that's on the stage sharing with us. Come and join us, help to raise that vibration on a daily basis. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. Happy International Women's Day to you. Ladies' Days too.
Welcome home,
I'm
Amir.
grateful. Hello,
Welcome back
doctor.
home.
Yes, yes. Whether I'm here or not, you're always in my heart, and I trust that you're doing amazing with your mission and journey. And it has been a pleasure to grow and expand with this concept. I have 11 nieces and 3 sisters, and my mom's still alive, thank God, and my wife, and I have 2 daughters. So imagine, imagine the surrounding on the female energy that I have. But what I want to highlight is that I was lucky and grateful to manifest all of you in the clubhouse community and the female friends that and sisters that I was able to build that beautiful relationship with all of you and with most of you, because I need it. When you are successful, I need that energy. I need that, like those scores that you guys doing, and because that will enhance me to be a good man as well. And that's what I want to highlight. It has been an amazing experience building relationship with the female figures. And did I lack it on that level? Yes. Yeah, I just said that I have quite numbers in my family, and some of them successful, but it has nothing to do with just success. It has to do with the mindset, the soul set, the depth that you guys or the frequency that you guys tap on. And that's really crucial to me to manifest that energy for the past year. It did give me an advantage to expedite my abundance, my love, my forgiveness, and all the recipe to be a great person. That's something that I just want to be grateful for and just want to thank you for. And another thing that I went through when I got married is how much I changed being an Arabic Muslim. I'm half Canadian as well, but how much I had to change with passion and love to devote my support and love and responsibility to support my wife. Although my wife is kind enough, at some point she told me she can stop her journey or she can stop her progress in life. And I remember that I told her, I believe in you and you have a huge potential. I will never let you stop. You go whatever you want to do in your life, I will support you. That decision, it was not an easy decision for me to make 13 or 12 years ago, because I was an average mindset, or I was an average person with the way I thought, or with the way that I was thinking. But I just want to say that we need each other on that deep level, especially when it comes to success and autonomy, or whatever we call it, authority, that I was able to detach myself from all these programming or all these limiting beliefs in order to live the day or live the life that I'm living today with my wife. And my wife is a physician. We spend time sometimes outside. We have 3 kids. I had to adapt. We had to change countries sometimes for her to do her fellowship program. All these changes that I made, it's for the sake of her and for the sake of my family. And I just want to celebrate my ability that I was able to change as a typical man, an average man, and to manifest that. And I think God rewarded me, the clubhouse, and you guys as a community to support me to keep going with that, with this good foundation that I have, so I can be always strong and supportive to any female figure that I meet, even on a client level, or even on the street. I can send that love and compassion and understanding that what you guys go through, that I can understand that on a deeper level. That's my share, Dr. Marina, and all of you. Happy International Ladies and Women's Day. I love you all. I'm done speaking.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for sharing. And you're right. Look, one cannot exist without the other. It's quite simple. We need the men as much as the men need us.
Thank you so much, Gail. And thank you, Amir, for sharing with such a beautiful heart and bringing your beautiful energy. It's really, really such a beautiful place when we have not only women, but men as well, because it just shows how amazing it is to grow together and to take the journey into serendipity together. So thank you for being here, Amir and Frank, and thank you, Sam. Thank you, Siba and Joe and Leslie. Leslie, or Joe, I don't know who is available to speak next, but the mic is yours.
Thank you. I can speak. So wonderful to be here with some amazing people that I've met on Clubhouse, so many. And yeah, today is a special day. Happy Women's Day. And I'm thinking that we all have the female part in us. Men do too, and the men on this stage definitely demonstrate that. And for me, the female part is about peace and non-violence. It's about knowing we are all connected to Gaia, knowing we're all connected to love, knowing we're all connected to humanity. And that energy, to me, is the most powerful that we have in the world. And it's what's needed right now to show up, for us all to show up and go, actually, anything less than this is not okay. And we have the potential, I believe, to empathize and be compassionate to every single person. So I start my day today really holding close in my heart those that are right now suffering, which, as we know, it's not just in the Ukraine. So right now, they're the stories that we're hearing, but there are others as well around the world. And to know the power of the female energy. And very, very briefly, when I met the ex-terrorist who killed my dad, he was one of the most demonized and also powerful, like seen as a successful combatant. They're the words he would use, freedom fighter, that we had at that time. This is back in 2000. And he was known for incredible self-control, for making bombs and just his ruthlessness. But when I met him, he was disarmed by my empathy. And there I was, like 20 years ago, not great self-esteem, a mum of 3 young daughters, not really knowing what I was doing. And yet I managed to disarm him through listening and through empathy. And that just shows me what's possible, because I was not a special person. I'm just an ordinary person who wanted to make a difference in the world, wanted to heal the wounds that I'd been given, wanted to not demonize anyone, wanted to really understand how someone could get to that point of thinking violence was the answer. So now, how do we apply that to what's going on in the world today? We have to call out violence. We have to call out demonization, racism, sexism, all the isms. We have to call it out. And we also have to not blame and not demonize each other and understand there's always reasons. So we can hold the person in our hearts while saying no to the behavior. And to me, that's a huge difference. So I dedicate today and the rest of my life, but let's just go for today, to doing more to show up in the world with empathy and love. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today. Love to all.
Wow, Joe, that was so beautiful. I heard your story, and every single time, when I found it difficult to express my love and gratitude for somebody who is on the other side of the spectrum of my values, I remember your story. So thank you for inspiring me, and thank you for the love and the beautiful energy you bring everywhere. There is a lot to learn from you. So thank you so much. Really, really humble to know you, Joe. Leslie, the mic is yours.
Hi everybody, happy International Women's Day. I've got a croaky throat. It's great to be here, and the inspiration from the people on the stage. I mean, listening to Joe, that was amazing. And Amir, I mean, what wonderful words. I have to say, I am blessed that my husband is just very supportive of me and me being a woman and trying to be who I am, represent who I am, to be the wife, the mother, the grandmother. And I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for the men in our lives who do support us and do help us to shine and be who we are. There's a phrase that I always love. It says, where there is a woman, there is magic. And I truly believe that we can lift and build and support so many people. It might just be the smile on your face. I was looking through Facebook this morning, and a friend posted a picture which just resonated with me today, because it is International Women's Day and it is to do with the conflict in the Ukraine. But it was a picture of a big line of pushchairs that the women had left in Poland for when the women come through that don't have anything, that the pushchairs are there for them, for their babies. And I just thought, a very simple act of kindness, a pushchair. I mean, all of us who have had children know the importance of a pushchair, know the carrying a child over great distances is hard. And we do it because our arms are strong and we hold that precious person to us. But the relief of a pushchair, I mean, what is a pushchair? It carries that precious cargo, that precious child. It carries our goods, the things that we might have, our bags, food, anything. That pushchair carries it. And I just thought that picture was just so beautiful, representing the selflessness of women, the magic of women that support other women in whatever crisis it might be. In that particular case, it's a conflict. But I also love the words of Michelle Obama, where she says there is no limit to where we as women can accomplish. And I think it's so true. Sometimes we don't realize the value that we have, the divine that's within us, the specialness that's within us, that we can make a difference to those around us. And I just think, you know, the power within us is magical, it is special, and it is wonderful. And without the men around us, we need them to help us and support us. And I just think today's a great day to hug our sisters, to love our sisters, and let them know that they are special, because some at this time are really, really struggling. And that's just what I'd like to say. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen on the stage and in the audience.
What a beautiful share. What a beautiful share. Sharing your story to change your story. But not only your story, you change the future, because somebody will be inspired by your story. Somebody other than you could benefit from proving that you are alive, proving that nothing you faced throughout your life limit your human potential. It's quite the opposite. Having that spirit, being positive, being the one who is really alive, regardless what is happening around. Adding life to your days is a tall order lately, but yet we are here to inspire each other, and inspiration is in short supply. Now is the time to to inspire each other more than ever. And with this, we are going to say goodbye. A happy Women's Day. We want to celebrate you every single day. So join us tomorrow, 8 a.m. London time. Until then, from all of us, from me and Gayle, be you.
Have a great day, ladies. Happy Women's Day.
Happy Women's
Enjoy the
Day,
day.
everyone. Say.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye bye.